going to do this book recommendation thing. So it's been a while that I haven't been creating much of content, but then doing this book recommendation thing. The most problematic thing that we are facing in this generation, in our era, is like unlimited use of this social media. We're becoming a social zombies gradually. So this is what the most problematic things in our era. So I believe ki like books is it can be a method, or it can be a ways to not to stay away from these social medias and our screen, the harmful screen that we are exposed to 24/7. Kasi mobile jimmy to hala sam nang but यहाँ साँच्चै जोसियों टाइम era Instagram, especially Instagram tanga ta mobile चिक पे आना po automatically Instagram का last में tang automatically Instagram को छानो ते जैसे मतलब ngati mind nangati nerves gun ka ngata lasha, they are like very much used to clicking this icon of Instagram. So this is what we call addiction, right? Obviously it's a harmful addiction. So to prevent this, or self-help book in chick, romantic genre in chick, and I love both of them. I have always been preferring this self-help book with also this how do we say romantic genre. And tene taksa nga ta suju book si just start joining new do ya suju nga ta book still in new do ka nga ta yang book sil cherak pahala ta ka sil go shin hala some zik idea met na ya tuk shu idea go cherak pahala some kan join. So this video is just for you. Self help book zela na nya po I personally go with the Robin Sharma. The man who sold his Ferrari tamang po jo sorte do, and who will cry when you die zir kan bo oto iska ta matlab who will cry when you die, like I recommend every person, each and every person who came to me like, hey please would you please recommend a book agar sujik to azat nai one who will cry when you die tang it's humble recommend challenges. And that book is the first book of Robin Sharma that I have read personally, and I loved it. I literally loved it. So uske baad hi I start studying the Robin Sharma's book, one who will cry when you die ke baad. So this is also secret letters kanjik kauna Robin Sharma book mang chena khune ngata kaksha life book kaksha khune ngata, which is in how a little things have matters a lot to our lives this kan book in mang che importance tante dugale. The leader who have no title, ऐसे sentence होते ना इसके Robin Sharma book है ना इजुक sentence चिको गले इजुक line दिखा तुम लोग कि you like wow, you'll get just overwhelmed with those sentences, and it's so hard to not get inspired, not get motivated after reading his book. The Robin Sharma is the best one. I personally believe is my favorite, the 5 a.m. Club. The 5 a.m. Club pe just dimba jana 5 ngamo langses nang ngamo tangata kazuk chalak chi ngata gyuzu do halaki इसके क्या क्या फायदे हो सकते हैं, इसकी क्या क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है हमारी लाइफ में अगर कथिस करता तो गिस जितना 5 am club ngamo lang sila samjig important yun kazu hormone chick involved with ka just ngati ngamo lang sis just ngati mentally inching ngati health inching ngati digestive system through indo ngata nervous system ito indo ti sam ka samjig effect ngati overall life na ngata miche na samjig khat lep chugat ngamo ni lang just po ti sam school exam le won on po exam inspired just as a motivated just dugale, and you will just feel like I really wanted to, I really need to wake up early in the morning. So this is what this book gives you, you know. Then yung po ngata Dalai Lama book gunang kuna ta ma azu ngata life is ko la kaksha kuna ta simple life chikazo dukchen mangsang kuna ngata ta ngata miche book kaksha puchen jaskan so ngata mi zampo kaksha gyuchen mi gala kazuksha gyuchen miche po ngata skit po jong ta sifela ngata chichi cho washes jot te thama kuna ta Dalai Lama. Obviously Dalai Lama book में बहुत सारी चीजें अच्छे से बताए होते हैं, तो इनकी बुक बहुत सिंपल होती है, simple with a lot of realization, like lots of things to process. His Holiness की बहुत सारी ऐसी books है, like you can read The Art of Happiness, His Holiness book. And second I would recommend the Beyond Religion, and His Holiness The Way to Freedom. Then I personally what I believe is kaltes ngata His Holiness book chik silaido, His Holiness called silaido, it means you're getting him, you're knowing him as a person, not just a spiritual person. ngata spiritual person zera nanya po ya holy person zera nanya po te respect jang pas ning nai chaksal jashi ka nga personally chi samar zena ngata mi je ta ngata gyalwa shine wisha khonla chaksal hala samkan jigot na shayad we are like it in somehow it restrict the knowledge that we are that we gonna acquire from His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Jisana as a person ngata His Holiness yastana khune as a person kon kaukshidu khune perception kaukshidu khune opinion kaukshidu khune habit kaukshidu te changmata sana we have really a lot of things, lot of knowledge to gain from him. Most important thing, most beautiful thing I personally of His Holiness book is the Book of Joy. E-book that they was in here. Suja Kathis His Holiness book checks in your door. I would just recommend this. If you really wanted to study a book of His Holiness Dalai Lama, if you really wanted to know who he is, please study this the Book of Joy. Kana kana Desmond Tutu nang niya book interactions gun, but they funny interactions gun. Like in this book, you would get to know him as a person, not as a holy person, not as a spiritual person, but you would get him as a a cute and a loving and normal person, and which makes you feel very much close to him, like very more close to him. You feel more connected to him after reading this book, the Book of Joy. Sorry. Kawina ko nga ta isang cute relationship, isang loving relationship ko nga tayo na shate dugale. Kaw ko nga ta dimbarang misuji nang hay there's a few story or there's a like couples of anecdote where I just got emotional while reading this few sentence, and this book is so something. I always recommend you अगर आपको दलाई लामा जी की book पढ़ना है या कुछ है, the Book of Joy is something you really have to आपको पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा, and this will make you fall in love with His Holiness Dalai Lama. So yeah, lasting happiness in a changing Holiness Dalai Lama biography na tasilin samad na koin skola koin mite skola o to silen samna budi ke na sin samna ngoski yulta ngoski mimang zarkan jiu kyagale. Then if you really wanted to study in an English, if you really want to read in an English of the biography of His Holiness Dalai Lama, go for this book, My Land and My People. It's also an amazing stories of His Holiness Dalai Lama. Kon khone koksha kon guma 14 Dalai Lama in reincarnation in os te koksha ngozin chos. Tene ka jagala amdo zirkan jagala chos. Tekin aka mazde jun tamang po sign mang postana pala. Mata jumbo chik stamen sangala sign mamang pojik sala no. Tena tosla kona ute sign yun kokshik sign yun os kokshik His Holiness Tibet ni kone ngata kone amdoni koksha la sai kong ti sang skola kuna te lemon ang pusha de dugale ma bodugle ikigai is the meaning. The ikigai is a Japanese word which means a life purpose, or it is a reason for being, and it shows especially about to see in a very much altruistic way to see the meanings of a life. And Ikigai is a book where आप जहाँ पे आपको like Japanese बहुत सारे ऐसे लोगों की Japanese के experience के बारे में बताया होंगे कि how they have lived their life and how that impacting on their life positively. So there's a very beautiful word in this book which just attract my attention towards it. It's called Hara Hachibu. Kawe se tuntakpo nogle कि fill your stomach till 80, fill your stomach to 80%, and leave your 20% of your stomach empty, ताकि will get a lot of energy. ताकि जब आप ज़्यादा खाते हो, there's a lot of reason, there's a lot of scientific proof also कि आप बहुत ज़्यादा खाते हो तो like the impurities that need to release out of from your body cannot be released properly. So that's why like it's really important for us to eat in a limited way. Excess of everything is bad. We already know that. Mountain is you, like there was a time I was feeling so low. I was very low, and I just grabbed this book whenever I feel low, and it just worked like a therapy for me. This book is really like a therapy for me. And here the mountains refers to mountains used as a metaphor for the big the challenges that we face and which seems impossible to overcome. So the mountain is and referring to all those problems that we face in our life, and how we overcome all this problem with developing our emotional intelligence by understanding our brain and our bodies, and how to get a good experience, how to learn from our past experience. And this book is also really a great one of great book, and I also strongly recommend this book too. It's a very interesting book. This book is very interesting. Mama is book nga mal demo surale. In a chidugzen the Mars Venus collide. In nga ta buta jina bumo jige brain development skorla khone nga ta kakshe evolutionary through kon ngan me time kani changes se sonste chapa. Te kani change sonte nga ta development kakshe gyote jise ki nga ta stress gyo buta guni stress ka response kakshe ta bumo guni te stress pa ka kakshe response ta. And like most of our buta reproductive system na ka hisab chedulat pomo gune reproductive system na ka zuk dulat kanika जैसे एक couples के बीच में एक misunderstanding हो जाता है because they didn't have an idea about the function of their respective partners, function of the brain of their respective partners. क्योंकि लड़कों में अपना अलग से चीज़ें चल रहा होता है अपने हार्मोन्स लेवल के हिसाब से, लड़कियों में अपना हार्मोन लेवल अलग से चल रहा होता है. So there's a lot of interesting knowledge in this book if you really wanted to know about the physiological system or the nervous system also of a human body, of a male and a female. और this एक मार्स को रेफर किया गया है मेल को और वेनस रेफर्स टू फीमेल, उसके बारे में बहुत अच्छे से बताए हुए हैं. So this book is one of also interesting one. And the one I told you, The Monk Who Sold His Friday, looks like this. This is The Monk Who Sold His Friday by Robin Sharma, and this book is also great. So most आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, most of my self-help book is from Robin Sharma and His Holiness Dalai Lama. Especially this book, or especially those book जो कि मुझे पर्सनली बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत ओवरवेलमिंग लगा. शर्मा की या His Holiness की बुक अगर आपने आज तक नहीं पढ़ा हो तो just go and try with it. क्या पता आपको अच्छा लग जाए, जैसे मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है वैसे आपको भी अच्छा लग जाए इन ऑथर्स के बुक को. ngarang personally ka ulde mo so tong ngarang gula zastin ki ebook guns nang de modug yewste tena ina samay na lagi book recommendations bunga rewa rakta nya sama. It's actually helpful long studio, it's actually man it's the helpful long studio ngi video kani maybe. So thank you. So yeah, you should fall in love with the books. It will make you fall in love with yourself. So this is it. Thank you. July.